Hey everybody, I got a spooky story that comes to you from Taylor, Mississippi. Okay, in general, the background story on Taylor, Mississippi is there's a lot of very weird stuff that goes on around there, and these entities called dogmen seem to be rampant over there. I guess that's the Mississippi version of a pissed off Bigfoot that looks like a canine. I don't really know. Anyhow, the guy this happened to, his name is Jim. He is a former military police officer, and he owns his own trucking company over there, and he is a very reputable person, not one that would come up with delusions or stories. Well, supposedly Jim was coming down a road similar to the one I'm on, and there's a straightaway as you come around a curve. He come around that curve and his headlights picked up a large brownish orange blob in the middle of the road. He stopped thinking, is that a bear? He said to himself, is that a bear? Well, he got out and looked and looked, and he noticed this bear might have had a deer, because he thought he might have seen the white belly and a leg of a deer. Well, he was kind of impatient and hurried, and he wanted to get on to his trucking yard. Well, he blew his horn, and this, from what he said, aggravated the brown orange blob to turn towards him, by which he saw a large upper body and a canine head as big as a bull's head, with pointed ears like a Doberman, but the face similar to that of a German Shepherd or a wolf. Anyhow, that kind of scared him a little bit. So he reached up under his seat and he pulled out his .44 Magnum revolver he kept under there, and he blew the horn again. He said, now this infuriated the critter. And he said as it stood up, he could hear the bones in his legs pop. And when it got through standing up, he said it was 7 foot, maybe more tall. Now this is a guy that, deals with log trucks and water trucks. He's got it all. And he pretty well can tell the height and length and stuff. Well, this thing started towards him, he said. About that time, he let 3 rounds from that pistol go. And he said, I know at least 2 of them hit it. But it had no effect. It just took another couple of steps towards him and kind of got in like a crouch position. Well, about that time, a log truck, needless to say, came around the curve and its lights lit up the road. Well, at this point, it decided it was going to veer off of the road and into the woods. And well, Jim at this point thought, hey, this is a good time to make my getaway. He jumped in his truck, locked his doors, and burnt rubber, and he said he ran right over that deer carcass. He got about a mile on down that road, and there was a pull off, and he pulled off, and he said he just shaking, could not control himself. Called his wife, told her what he saw. She told him, hey, you need to just turn around, come on back to the house. He said, no, I'm not turning around and going back down that road. So he took a detour and went through another city and a couple of other backcountry roads to get back to his house, by which he ended up taking a week off of work because it shook him up that bad. And from what I've heard and read, he has never been back down that road since. And this is going on like 5 years. But Taylor, Mississippi's an interesting pot of stories and myths and legends. There's a lot of stories out there on YouTube and the internet about Taylor, Mississippi, and from reputable people. So I ain't the only one that's heard stories from over there. So, hope you enjoyed it. Be safe and have a good day.